What's going on YouTube? It's Saturday, July 8th. It's about 5:30 in the morning. Man, it's early. Anyway, got a show today. Gotta do a little bit more prep before rolling starts. Just gotta clean the windows and do some minor stuff like that. So, I did some stuff to the Jetta on the 4th. Got really sunburnt. It was bad. I'm an idiot and didn't put on sunscreen. But I'll show you guys that later. I'm not too sure how I feel about it quite yet. I'm trying to imagine it all as it should be with what's on here. You'll see what I mean. So I'm gonna get the car loaded up and I'm gonna head over to my buddy's house. Gotta let his dogs out, feed them, stuff like that. So yeah, so I'll come back. You'll see me again when I'm over there and get the car cleaned up. Here we go. All right, I'm over at my buddy's house. He's got his dogs out running around right now. I'll be here till it's time to meet up for the show. So give them opportunity to run around, so they're not locked in a cage. It's my buddy. He's out of town. Anyway, so back to the Jetta. Well, so they know the way to do this, but bam, there it is. So as you can see, it's a few different colors. The main shell of the car is white, and you have gray, black, and stuff like that. So the reasoning behind this is I've always wanted to see what a grayscale Harlequin themed paint job would look like. But I didn't want to use paint over the existing paint, and if it turned out that I didn't like it, I'm screwed. Then I got to repaint the whole car. So what I did was, and I hate Plastidip. I hate it with a passion. It's just my opinion. Anyway, but I Plastidiped it out of a can. So that way, if I didn't like it, I can just take it off, and I don't have to worry about anything else. Now, it's supposed to emulate the colors that came out with this model year, as far as the silver, white, the black, and the dark gray, or like a gunmetal metallic, or whatever you want to call it. So I found colors as close to those as I could that were available at your local hardware store. And what I found was this was a gunmetal gray, a dark matte gray, and you obviously have your black, but I didn't touch the white paint. That's all the factory paint that you guys saw in the last video. So I looked up the color scheme, like what panels need to be what color, and I just kind of plugged in my colors for it instead of your traditional, the red, yellow, that purplish blue, and that pistachio green color. So I got to put in the grill, the upper grill, and I have the lower grill. I'm going to put those in while I'm here waiting, so I got some time to kill. I'm not going to put in these side pieces here because I still need to put the fog lights in, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to do that with those grill pieces in. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not sold on it yet, mainly because the Plastidip spray job looks like absolute dog shit, especially on the hood. Like when the sun hits it, you just see like zebra stripes, and it's terrible. You can kind of see some. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen, but I can see it right here, just at this angle. I can see the light spots, dark spots. The black turned out good. The front fenders turned out good. Rear bumper and trunk lid turned out good. But for whatever reason, this door and the hood, they just look like absolute garbage. So maybe that's why I'm not sold on it. But it's kind of hard for me to. Picture these colors and what they're supposed to be versus what they are. So like the lower bumper is supposed to be silver, for instance, but it's like a dark gray, and it's very close to the gunmetal matte gray that they have. So the only way you can really differentiate the two is like in direct light, and when the sun's shining on it and stuff like that, so you can actually see that, oh hey, that gray's a little lighter. So, and also I'm thinking about paint matching the side skirt there to the body. I don't know. because I just think there's too much going on right here. I think this is all too busy. There's too much. There's a lot of the same color here, and it's all broken up back here. But again, I think that just think that has to do with how close everything is, and there's really no drastic difference in color. So, but I think I'm gonna do a color change on the wheels. I haven't quite decided what just yet. I'm like this close to ordering new wheels, so, but I don't know, we'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get the upper grill mounted, and I'm gonna get the lower grill piece mounted, and you'll see what that looks like when we come back. All right, there it is. Got the upper grill on, the lower grill, and I put the front lip on as well. Now I can mount my license plate, so I'm not driving around illegally in the state of Washington. Not sure how. There's just a lot of dark colors going on up here. It's all right though. I think having everything on the car actually makes it look a lot better than without it. Because yesterday I didn't get the bumper on until late because my buddy Tom tried to fix it's like a little plastic piece that clips to the bumper that bolts to the core support, and that was cracked. So when I took it off the original bumper, it actually broke in half. So he tried to use some epoxy to get it back together, but it didn't work. No big deal. The bumper's holding on the car just fine. But I was looking at the car with that off for the longest time, and it just didn't look right. You know, I was up in the air about how it looked and like the color schemes and all that stuff. But once I got the bumper on, it kind of tied it together a little better. It made it a little easier to kind of visualize everything. So, but now that, you know, all the small pieces are getting put on, it makes it a little more bearable, if you will. I still got to do the fog lights and the side piece and the side grills, and I still have like a lower valance plastic piece that I got to put on. But I'm gonna do that later because I don't have my fog lights with me because I need to get some clips for the bumper. So the fog lights can mount in there, or the fog light buckets can mount in there. So that's why the side grill pieces aren't in. But everything seems to be fitting much better on this bumper, like all the lower grill piece and everything. Because on the OEM bumper, it just fit like crap, because that's what you get when you have aftermarket stuff on OEM stuff. I do need to figure out, I have the plates for these, but there's supposed to be like a bracket that they bolt to or something. I don't know. So just for now, they're going to stay open. I don't know what to use those for or what to put there if I can't get those brackets. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to get to wiping the windows down because they're pretty dirty. So, and then I should be getting ready. Let me see what time is it? It's about 6:30. I got about an hour before I got to head out. So I'm gonna clean the windows, spray the car down what I can with a hose. I'm not gonna wash it. I should, but I'm not. So I'm gonna get going on that just so I can get done, because I hate dirty windows. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves. So I'm gonna get going on that so I can finish. And next time you'll see me will be in the car on the way to meet up at Tom's. Here we go. All right, it's about 7:15. I'm heading over to Tom's place. Just left Andrew's. Got the dogs all locked up, and gonna go put on Timmy's bed for his truck he just brought over from, where do you say that shit was? Tennessee, I think. I don't know. I think it was Tennessee. But anyway, he took the bed off yesterday so he can clean his frame. Timmy's meticulous when it comes to details and stuff like this. So, heading over there to get that done, and then we're gonna head over to the show for to do the roll-in. Might get some footage of that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, all right, let's get this drive over with. Should only take about 15 minutes or so. So, here we go. All right. So we're at the laid-out show at Garage Plus in Spanaway. We got all the guys are out here. We got Troy's Mercedes. Thing's clean. Stupid clean. I love this car. And here's his Tahoe.
Whose is this?
I love his trunk setup too. Nice wood floor, copper hardline. I think the black visors actually kind of set everything off. Looks pretty good. Definitely come a long way. And we got this guy over here. This is one of Troy's buddies' cars. Bagged Chevelle. Nice towing bike. Doesn't lay all the way out, but still pretty sick. Full custom interior. Full custom. This guy's a stunt bike rider. He's a crazy, crazy guy. Look at that thing. Dual Optima yellow tops. It's a nice car. I love that blue color. We got Tim's Toyota with the utility box on it. This truck has a gnarly sound system in it. We got my pile. Yeah, we recently just redid. He installed the AccuAir View 4 manifold, reran all the lines, just kind of cleaned everything up a little bit. Chad Chris did the notch cover and everything else. Turned out really good. He does really good fab work. Just go check him out on Instagram. I'll post a link down in the description. Here's my trunk setup. I don't know if I've showed that. Oh no, I have. I got videos of that online, of course. So I got a lot of things coming for this.
You'd be amazed.
This is Rick's Chrysler. He's also got a bagged C10 that's being worked on right now. Redone. I love this car. We just had it cut and buffed yesterday. Timmy did that. Timmy does great detail work. And Rick's trunk setup is just out of this world. We had one of our guys do custom airbrushing in it. I don't know if you'll be able to pick any of this up, but just beautiful pinstriping work. AccuAir 3P. Did a custom mount for the Airlift 3P remote there. Looks pretty good. They also did custom painted match engine plastics. Just a little subtle, nothing too crazy. We got Amanda's square body. The green machine, as I like to call it. I love how this door suicides out. It just really opens up the inside. So sick. So she needs some work, needs some body work there, but it's a good chunk. We got Jason's S10. I really love the patina he's got going on here. He's gonna paint it, but this is just what he's going with now. So he's finishing everything else, and he's gonna do the paint last. So Jason's the guy who did the woodwork in my trunk of my Jetta. This truck's come a long way. Long way. We got Ron's S10 here. Pretty cool. I like how he made the valves look like that. It's pretty cool. I like how you can see the notch and the bridge and everything. It's pretty cool. He's got his jacket all folded up. This is one of our petitioners. Pretty clean. We got Michelle's Titan over here. It's got, it's pretty nice. I like the interior work they did. The inserts and the panel, the A, B, and C pillars. It's a pretty clean truck. She's also got a bag tighten on 26s. They're her and Chad are doing the bed floor on that. Wheels are out for powder coat right now, so hopefully that'll be out soon. And then we got Richard, or we call him Black. Well, that's what he goes by. This is his bike. Did all the paint himself. Let's go check out Jeremy's C10.
Where'd you get that?
Got a little bit going on in the glove box there. All right, I'm gonna take a closer look at Jeremy's C10. It's got a 22-inch transports on there. Look pretty good. I think a lot better than the wheels that he had on there before. We already did the interior. Tim Powell, the guy who did the hood, he also did the glove box, does great pinstriping work. He's reasonably priced too. Excellent work. Looks killer. So those little touches that just add a lot to a vehicle. Yeah. This thing's got the original inline 6 in it. It runs like a champ. Only thing he's done to the motor is just basically maintain it, you know. Just had to put a new fuel filter in it recently. So, pretty clean truck. It's for sale too, by the way. Alright guys, the show is wrapped up. Everyone's rolling out. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Just a huge shout out to Laid Out for putting on a good show. It was hot, but we had some shade, so it was good. I'm watching this guy fuck his truck up right now. Anyway, so again, thanks Laid Out for putting on a good show. It was great. I'm sure we'll be back next year. Beautiful weather, couldn't ask for a better day. So stay tuned for more updates on the Jetta, and I'll have an update on the GMC here soon. Still working on some quality issues with audio and stuff like that. So, all right, now we're rolling. So yeah, gonna head over to Tom's place. He's gonna work on his truck and stuff like that. So, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content. I'd appreciate that. And be on the lookout for the next one. I'll see you guys later.